Welcome to World Knowledge Channel. Excellencies everybody. In life we are not alone. But we also have to communicate with many different types of people in society. Today let's learn about why stupid people often appear dangerous. The following is detailed content for you to follow. It is not too difficult for us to meet people who overestimate their own abilities or boast of their own perfection. Especially with the popularity of the internet, forums and social networks, people can freely express their opinions, show their personal views and understanding to the whole world. Therefore, many people consider themselves talented while not knowing what their true abilities are. That raises a question for psychologists: can unintelligent people be aware of it? It is a psychological form that exists in many individuals, known by scientists as the Dunning-Kruger effect. This is the name of two psychology professors, David Dunning and Justin Kruger, who gave an official report on this psychological effect in 1999. Dunning and Kruger conducted many experiments related to self-awareness, including self-awareness of logic, expression, and humor. They discovered there were interesting disparities for some different groups of people. Science is really very developed and smart, isn't it? In the IQ self-assessment test, the results showed that people with below-average IQs self-rated their scores as higher than they actually were, while people with above-average IQs overrated themselves. Your score is lower than it actually is. But when we start working, the results are really bad. Misjudging one's ability in a job has a lot to do with experience and experience in that job. That's why most people in this group are young people. Besides experience, lack of knowledge is also the cause of the Dunning-Kruger effect. Limited knowledge leads to poorer cognitive ability. They think that knowing some basic knowledge is enough to become an expert, without knowing that there is even higher knowledge that others already know. So to avoid falling into this situation, the first thing you need is to stay away from the psychological trap. Even if you think you are smart enough to not fall into the Dunning-Kruger effect, you are wrong, and that thinking is the Dunning-Kruger effect. You think you're smart enough to know when you're stupid, but you're actually judging yourself according to the Dunning-Kruger effect. In the story, a new teacher realized that in the class there was a boy who was always cursed as stupid. During recess, he asked his group of friends why. "Well, he's a real idiot, teacher. If you give him a big coin of 5 rubles and a small coin of 10 rubles, he will choose the 5-ruble coin, because he thinks the larger 5-ruble coin is better." "Here, teacher, look." One person in the group held up 2 coins and let the other boy choose. "And he still chose the 5-ruble coin as before," said a student. The teacher asked in surprise, "Why did you choose 5 rubles and not 10 rubles? Look, the 5-ruble coin is bigger." After school, the teacher went to the boy and asked again, "Can't you understand that a 5-ruble coin is only bigger in size, but a 10-ruble coin can buy you more things? If you take 10 rubles, they won't give it to you next time." The boy answered, "And after all, ignorant people always think and act like this. Do you see it right? First, ignorant people often think they are always right in every situation. When faced with conflict, smart people can empathize with others and see the situation from the other person's perspective. They are patient, willing to listen and change their opinions if necessary. On the contrary, ignorant people constantly argue and will not change their opinions even when the other person has very reasonable arguments. Additionally, stupid people cannot realize that others are more capable and intelligent than themselves. In psychology, this is called the Dunning-Kruger effect. It occurs when incompetent people overestimate themselves and their abilities while underestimating the skills and intelligence of others. 2. Ignorant people always think they are better than others. Smart people are not afraid of competition. They try to help others and inspire others to be better than themselves. Smart people have high self-esteem and they share their knowledge with others freely. Meanwhile, stupid people try to be recognized as better than everyone else. They will even try to manipulate and bring down others because of their selfishness. They are always judgmental, full of prejudice and think they are better than anyone else. It's unimaginable that people like this cannot understand right from wrong. There will always be arguments breaking out, right? Friend. 3. Ignorant people are aggressive and angry in all conflict situations. Smart people cannot avoid anger. But, they learn how to control their emotions and accept them to have a better mood, while ignorant people are always angry in every situation. Ignorant people often get angry and aggressive whenever things don't go the way they want. They become aggressive to protect themselves and their position whenever they feel they have no control over a situation or someone. Researchers from the University of Michigan found that aggressive behavior is directly correlated with lower IQ. Point 4. Ignorant people blame others for their own mistakes. A smart and honest person will never blame others for their mistakes but will always be responsible and seriously admit when they make mistakes. While ignorant people do the opposite. They prefer to be pitied by others rather than admit they have made a mistake. And they will push their responsibilities onto others whenever possible. In this way, stupid people will never be able to progress, while smart people will learn valuable experiences from their own mistakes. They do not dare to admit their mistakes. Unknowable. 5. Illusion of egocentricity. We often mistakenly believe that because we are smart, the world will turn upside down around us. 6. The illusion of omniscience. We assume that part of the reason the world turns upside down around us is that we know more than we do, and even more than we need to know. 7. Illusion of absolute, unlimited power. We mistakenly believe that knowledge gives us absolute, unlimited power. We can do whatever we want and there are no consequences. 8. Illusion of invulnerability. We are confident that we can easily escape any consequences because our intelligence will help us avoid attacks or criticism. The best way to avoid being stupid is not to worry about looking stupid. What does this statement mean? People often don't learn their own lessons because they don't want to become stupid. So they repeat mistakes that are completely avoidable. In addition, when they make a mistake, they try to cover it up to show that they are not stupid, but in the end they become even more stupid when the incident comes to light. This happened to Nixon, Clinton and many others. What's the dumbest thing you've done? If I answer this question, it will be the dumbest thing I've ever done. Through this video, hopefully we can learn some more useful information. I hope everyone in our lives can understand each other better and live happier. If you find the video useful, you can share it to let more people know and subscribe to the channel. Like and have any questions, please leave a comment below. Thank you for always paying attention. Hello and see you in the next video.